This regular meeting for February 20th, 2018 is now in session. Please rise for a moment of silent reflection and pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The clerk will call the roll.
Alderman Bouillon.
Here.
Garriga.
Here.
Halloran.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Lewis.
Here.
Moranti.
Here.
Nissan.
Here.
Rosenthal. Sauer.
Here.
Volo.
Here.
DePietro.
Here.
Quorum present.
Motions to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the January 8th and January 16th meetings and place them on file. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Rob, second.
I'll second.
Shershaw. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motions to dispense with the reading of the city treasurer's report as of January 31st, 2018 and place it on file. You all received that at the informal. Motion? Eileen, second. Shershaw. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Committee reports. Copies are on the alderman's desks. May I have a motion and a second to place committee reports on file? Shershaw, second. Dewan. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, the following communications have been put on your desk. One is from Sickler Torchia, providing the council members with the auditing procedures. The second one is Columbia County Planning Board communication regarding the adoption of proposed local law introductory number 9 of 2017, which would amend the city zoning law. And they offered various informal comments for our consideration. And the third is City Clerk Tracy Delaney submitting the office's financial report of 2017. That proposed local law introductory number 9 of 2017 will be referred back to the legal committee for further review. May I have a motion and a second to receive these communications and place them on file?
Motion.
Rob, second. Shershaw, all in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay. Resolutions. Accepting commissioners of deeds. This will be a roll call vote.
President Bouillon.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Alderman Bouillon.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halloran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Nissan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President DePietro.
Abstain.
Carried.
Second is accepting a donation on behalf of the Hudson Fire Department. A roll call vote.
Alderman Bouillon.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halloran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Nissan. Carried.
Number 5, authorizing the execution of a contract for the sum of $7,500 with regard to the services provided by the Hudson Police Department School Resource Officer to the Hudson City School District. A roll call vote.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President DePietro.
Abstain.
Carried.
Number 6, authorizing a transfer to fund additional 2017 interest owed on the firehouse lease. A roll call vote.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President DePietro.
Abstain.
Carried.
Some new resolutions on your desk. An authorization to transfer to fund 2017 expenses incurred by planning and zoning projects. Anybody, any questions or comments? Take your time. I think it's worth pointing out that these funds, depending on how the lawsuits are resolved, there's a good chance that we will be paid back these funds by the applicant.
Is that a guarantee?
No.
So we're going to vote based on that being a one-time transfer.
Yes. And we're also putting into place rules so that this situation won't happen again, where an applicant could avoid paying fees that have been incurred by the boards.
That was that other local law.
The other local
Right.
law.
Okay.
Correct. May I have an introduction and a second? Eileen, Rob, second. A roll call vote.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President DePietro.
Abstain.
Carried.
Okay, the next one is resolution number 8. Authorizing the city treasurer to encumber funds from the 2017 to the appropriate account in the 2018 budget. Any questions about this or discussion? Sure, take your time.
So these are grants or matches of grant money and work that just didn't get finished in 2017 that we're going to transfer to 2018 or carry over to 2018.
Is that correct, Heather?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Can I have a roll call vote, please?
I need an introduction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Introduction and a second, please. Tiffany and Shershaw, a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President DePietro.
Abstain.
Carried.
Number 9, authoring various transfers of funds within the Public Works, Water, and Sewer Department accounts. I don't think we need to discuss this. Can I have a introduction and a second, please? Eileen, Rob? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Bowie, excuse me, Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis. Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President Pedro.
Abstain.
Carried.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear who introduced the second.
Eileen and Rob. And lastly, authorizing the city treasurer to encumber funds from the 2017 budget to the 2018 budget to cover the cost of the fiscal year audit. Can I have a introduction and a second? Eileen? Shershaw? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis. Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo. President Pedro.
Abstain.
Carried.
There's a list of bills on your desks. You might want to look them over. Johnny's Ideal Printing, I believe, might be the cards that you received tonight. Including, not all of it, including. Apparently we pay for the mayor's cell phone. Any questions or discussion? Can I have a motion and a second? Introduction and a second?
I make a motion.
Shershaw? Second? Eileen? A roll call vote, please.
Alderman Guian.
Aye.
Garriga.
Aye.
Halleran.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Lewis. Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Volo.
Aye.
President Pedro.
Abstain.
Carried.
And finally, proposed local law introductory regarding the membership of the tourism board. Any discussion or questions? We talked about this a little bit at the informal meeting. In that case, may I have a motion and a second to lay the proposed local law on your desk?
Motion.
Come on. Second? Eileen? We don't, do we need to vote on that? No. Okay, new business. Anybody have any new business on the council they'd like to raise? Just a reminder, you know, if you, I know some of the meetings haven't even had a chance to begin yet, youth and housing. Just a reminder to submit your minutes when you're done. What else? Anything else from the council? From the public? Supervisor Mussmann.
I'd just be curious to know, the John L. Edwards conversation, is it anybody having it here, or the Fourth Ward speaks loud and clear is what's going to happen to John L. Edwards once it's sold? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, just thought I'd bring it up.
It is interesting. when
Inspire the evening with some conversation, because
No, it's worth having. It's interesting that that the school board had a meeting where it was a total conflict with one of our meetings, so we couldn't even attend and let our voices be heard, as I recall. And I don't know what the mayor has decided how he's decided to participate or not in that conversation.
Well, I'd be interested in hearing more from the council and the mayor what our plans are. It is a major piece of property, and it's the Fourth Ward in particular that I live and work in, and would like to see some conversation about that before it's done. It's a done deal. I don't know if it is or not. Anyway, just one thought.
I have to, before they can sell it, they have to
Voted on by the school board.
vote on it by more than the school board, doesn't it?
It has to be
Voted by the public.
Yeah.
The public has to vote
Just
on it.
past experience, if we don't get our, if we don't get in line, we're not going to get in line. We're going to be assigned to the back of the bus, and I think it's an opportunity for the city of Hudson to have something to say about that. My second comment is the North 4th Street in Columbia seems to be the heart of accidents in the city of Hudson. Just a comment that maybe there's, the police committee would consider doing something maybe that would help citizens pass through there knowing that this is a dangerous zone. Numerous accidents. I think 2-3 weeks ago there was another one. Anyway, thank you for your ears.
Thank you for your comments, and I hope supervisors, all supervisors, will come regularly to our meetings to let us know what's going on the county level as
Well,
well.
there is, on the county level, the bus, comments for the bus service, they're asking for them. There's been some controversy about the services, and is it good, is it bad, is it indifferent? Not just the city of Hudson, but that's our particular focus. And people who have complaints, they should reach out now and talk about the bus service. I know some people were complaining about the cold in the winter, the Albany bus C10, they were freezing all the way up to Albany and back in this terribly cold winter. Anyway, that's a comment that people are waiting to hear how the buses are doing. Should the service be expanded? I know there's the issue about how often it goes, how often the county bus serves us to go to the shopping centers. Is that something that could be expanded? We need to hear more about that.
Well, I think both issues could be served by two of the newer committees, which is, say, the youth department committee now includes education, so I think they should probably ask the school system to come speak to us about John L. Edwards. On the other hand, the bus issue could definitely be taken up by the Housing and Transportation Committee, and I hope they will look for
Anyway,
them
those
to...
are two. Anyway.
I've spoken to the mayor and I've reached out in terms of if the alderman could maybe meet with the supervisors on a semi-regular basis. I don't know what the proper procedure is, but it'd be great if we were all like in the same loop so that we knew too, like things that were coming up. Because I think there's a little bit of a wall. So we could even schedule, even if it's however often, to meet with the county supervisors.
Tiffany?
I heard your comment, but, I thank you also for coming in and commenting. We didn't have our meeting this month because of the weather, but we will be having it in March. And I would hope that you would attend the meeting because it's a Housing and Transportation Committee to bring those comments to our committee so we can address it with the committee members and people from the audience as well.
When's that one coming?
Well, we can talk after
All right,
the
we'll
meeting.
get it.
It's in March.
Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Really? We're going to have a 15-minute meeting? 20-minute meeting? Okay, can I get a motion to adjourn? Wow. Second? Dewan, second. All in favor? Oh yeah, one last thing, there is, polar plunge this Saturday, 11 a.m. Polar plunge.